police running all in and out the building. What the hell is going on?
Raiders versus Patriots. And this is the game plan. Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good, YouTube? Good, Raider Nation. That's right. We are in the building once again, and this is the game plan. Ladies and gentlemen, we do this every week. I put out a live video, taping, whatever you guys want to call it, for you so we can talk about the game plan, right? Players that we need to watch out for, players that we need to look at, players that we're expected to, do well or whatever the situation may be, on top of defense, offense, and coaching. That's right. This is the game plan. And we're going to be talking about the Patriots versus, obviously, the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? That is right. We are in the building once again. And guys, before we get it started, go ahead and click that like button. Why? Because I like you. That's right. Anyway, hey, let's get into the game plan. Oh, look, here I go. Forgetting all the time. Look, I got to give y'all the Raider Twuan brown cracker salute. And since we playing the Patriots, let me give y'all another brown cracker salute. Hey, get the brown crackers flowing in the chat. And they're good. Anyway, let's get into the game plan. So, first thing we need to talk about is the players on the Patriots we need to watch. Okay? Now, when I talk about players to watch, I'm not just talking about, players that I think are going to do well. It might be something that we need to capitalize on in regards to that specific player. So you'll be hearing some of that in obviously all of our game plans. It might be a guy that might be the guy that balls out, but it might be a guy that we need to, hey, if he has the ball, he's known to fumble. So we need to capitalize on that, and that's a player to watch. So for the Patriots, is to be honest with you, they are hit early in the season with the injury bug. So a lot of their key pieces are either out or they're questionable for this upcoming matchup. But two guys that I have for them are Devontae Parker, their wide receiver, and also Mac Jones. Now, Devontae Parker has been a reliable receiver. He came over from the Dolphins into the Patriots, and he has been one of their contributing wide receivers. I think he'll be a guy that is somebody to keep an eye out on in our secondary. Not saying our secondary is completely horrible, but just a player to keep an eye out on. The other person I said was Mac Jones, the quarterback, and Mac Jones, he has been having a lot of issues in regards to keeping the ball clean, having a lot of issues with accuracy. He's a player to watch. The last 2 games that they've had, he's been playing horrible. And, my hope is that he continues that trend moving in to our matchup on Sunday. Also, you guys, players to watch. And also, you guys, for our Raiders, players to watch are, as I pull out my list. Oh yes, thank you. Robert Spillane. Robert Spillane had a good game last week. Robert Spillane played well for us. Last week with let me get his stats here. There 9 tackles, 2 solo, 7 assisted, and 2 interceptions. So Robert Spillane had a big game last week. And the reason why I put him on here is because I want to see if he follows that trend. So for players to watch, starting with Robert Spillane, the linebacker. Is he going to continue on that march of playing well at the linebacker group? Again, and I'll say this too, that our linebacking group was one that a lot of people identified as a question mark. But because of the play of Robert Spillane and Divine Diablo, we've actually been holding up pretty well at the linebacker position. So, player to watch here is Robert Spillane. Another player to watch out for from the Raiders is Jimmy G. He's been actually known so far to cough up the ball in interceptions. Let's see if he improves this week. That's something to watch out for. Something to watch out also for Jimmy G. Is he going to actually play a complete game? The last couple of weeks he has not been playing well. And this may be an opportunity for him to take that step into more consistent play. Another guy, I talked about defense, I talked about offense, and I'm going back to the defense, is in our secondary. And I'm looking at Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters has been active in the secondary. He's got hands on balls. He actually, last week, it was a play where he was, making a play on the ball deflected it. It flew in the air, and Robert Spillane was able to clean that up with the interception. So I'm looking for Marcus Peters to get an interception this game. But just overall, I want to see how Marcus Peters does in our secondary this Sunday. Now, those are the players to watch on the Patriots side, but also on the Raiders side. And now we're going to talk about defense. And for defense, get the pass rush going. I think this is an opportunity going against the Patriots that we will be able to get the pass rush going. They're beat up on their O-line, and they're struggling a little bit on their offensive line. Max Crosby actually has been doing well. Kuntz, we're getting a little sighting, little splash here of Kuntz. And Tyree Wilson is slowly getting it. So I feel like this is an opportunity for our D-line to get it together, to get it going, and continue that uptick in games to come. Also, on defense, and I don't have a title for it, but we're going to talk about it. Defensively, we need to communicate on the back end. Definitely communicate on the back end for this reason. And I have this one here. Capitalizing on turnovers. Mac Jones has been very sloppy in the pass game. So if we can stop the run, then that means they're going to be forced to pass. And because they'll be forced to pass, they'll allow Mac Jones and allow the secondary to capitalize on the sloppy play of Mac Jones. And not only that, we have been intercepting the ball. We've been getting deflections. We've been getting active in that aspect of it. But when I talk about capitalizing on turnovers, I'm talking about turning those interceptions and those turnovers into 7 points. Last week, we had 2 that had the possibility to turn it into 14 points, and we only turned in 3. So we need, as a team, to capitalize on those turnovers and make sure those turnovers turn into 7. Okay? We talked about defense. We talked about, obviously, the team aspect, because offense and defense. And now, let's talk about the offense. Be physical at the line. I think this is an opportunity for us to get the run game going. I think this is an opportunity for our offensive line to work out whatever kinks they need to work out. I think this is just a ramp-up game. I really do feel that in regards to playing against the Patriots. And again, this is something that we have to continue to preach. We have to continue to enforce, is being physical on the offensive line. That's what's going to get our offensive game going in the pass game, but also direly in our run game. Another thing on the offense that we need to look at here is attack the passing game. Attack in the passing game. Ladies and gentlemen, their secondary is beat up. They have JC over there, and they're not doing well. They're giving up a lot of yardage in their secondary, and this is an opportunity for us to get them in the passing game. Spread the love. Get active. Get DA active. Get him moved and get him going around and whatever it is that we need to do to get DA active to spread out. Again, it's the DA effect, right? When they start keying in on DA, then that means everybody else is going to be able to eat. And I think that's what we'll be able to do if the O-line holds up for Jimmy G. Is definitely we can attack them in the passing game. And I think this is actually the first game that I identified in the game plan as, hey, let's go ahead and get them in the passing game. I think they're a little stronger up front in stopping the run versus in the pass. We talked about defense. We talked about the team aspect. We talked about offense. And now, coaching. One of the ones that I always say, and I can't say enough, make proper adjustments. We got to do that, especially against playing Belichick. Belichick is a mastermind when it comes to coaching. He makes adjustments. He makes changes. And because of those, we're going to have to make counter adjustments. So offensively and defensively, we're going to have to make those adjustments, whether it's in personnel, bringing in somebody else, or giving the opposing team a different look, making those proper adjustments. And also, I got one more in regards to coaching. Be aggressive. I want you guys to be aggressive in your play calling. I want you guys to be aggressive in the enforcing of the energy of these players. I feel like as the coaching, you got to motivate these players to get them to that next level, to get them to that next step. Outside of giving them brown crackers, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all know that Pop Warner cheer. But definitely, coaching staff, let's get these players aggressive, and let's be aggressive in our play calling. You know what I'm saying? Dial up some blitzes. Dial up some aggressive offensive play calls. Be aggressive. I think also this is an opportunity just overall. I think this is an opportunity playing the Patriots that, like I keep saying, it's a ramp up game. I feel like we can work on those things that we need to work on, perfecting those things that we need to perfect in this game. And that's a part of being aggressive in the play calling, is pulling out those plays, pulling out those things that we need to work on for games to come. And I think this is just a ramp up game for our season. I think this is the game that we can execute well if we don't shoot ourselves in the foot. And I think we're able to get this game if we take care of what we can take care of. And I think the things that I'm asking, the things that I'm saying that we can do or that need to be done, I think those are things that we can get done. Hey, these are my thoughts on the game plan. These are the players I thought need to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? Let me know down in the comment section who you think we need to watch out for. Also, players, as in Patriots and Raiders, let me know down in the comment section who you think we need to watch out for. And let me know offensively and defensively. What do you think we need to do in this game against the Patriots? Remember to like this video. Why? Because I like you. And quit playing with yourself. Subscribe. Remember, you're a blessing. Be a blessing to someone else. And let's go, Raiders.
What up, love?
Hey, boo.
Hey.
What up, love?
Most of all, winning football games. Today is a day when our heroes of the past become our legends of the future. Time never really stops for the great ones. We wrap them in a cloak of immortality and remember what great people they were. We recognize you, Virginia Madden, his sons Mike and Joey. They were a football family, so that John can pursue his dreams. To Raider Twuan and a tribute to John Madden and Al Jacobs, who declared that the fire that burns the brightest in the Raiders organization is the will to win. Ladies and gentlemen, the Madden family.